conspiracy theory to conspiracy fucking your asshole. You guys paying attention? All that targeting shit, all the electromagnetic frequency weapons, all of the cutting edge technology, all that shit that we've been talking about for years has been confirmed, as well as the police corruption at the highest levels in the most recent drops of those faking gay files, which are fucking redacted, scrubbed, and incomplete. We'll say incomplete, but even still, with what they released, it showed enough to validate what everyone's been talking about. So now what? Truth is good. We like the truth. We like transparency. Is there going to be any accountability? It doesn't look like it, because all of the intelligence agencies, police departments, they've all been compromised. All of them. The courts are in on it. So just like we said, you know what I mean? It sounds crazy, but that's the reality. So who gives a fuck? Right? Who gives a fuck? They're all a bunch of murdering, raping, child-eating, fucking scumbag, evil pieces of shit. Who gives a fuck? Right? So what do we want to do? They do not want us to stand up for ourselves and say, no, this is wrong. They want to just continue. They want to enslave us, geofence us into nowhere, nanoparticulate us into subservient, fucking never ask a question again slaves. And it's worked out for them so far. Right? So the people decide. This is the one thing. This is the one thing we do have a vote on, right? You can't vote for a politician. You can't vote for a president, right? They're all installed because they're all part of the same fake and gay club. They're all part of the small penis club that abuses kids, right? But we have the numbers, so the people are going to decide on this. We either want to live in a world for good, or we want to be run by pedophiles, and the majority is going to decide on that. I think. I don't see any other way to it, right? They're either going to continue with their Agenda 2030, or we are going to stand up and say no. And I'm not advocating anything violent. I know they want us to be violent. I know that. I'm not an idiot. I just don't think that's the approach. I think that 8 billion people just saying no, or kind of like, if 8 billion people just kind of grunted at the same time, I think they'd all just hide in their $1 billion bunkers until kingdom come. That's what I think. I don't know. Maybe they deserve capital punishment, but I don't have the the authority to say that. That might be another thing where, the majority rules, right? Like if the majority of the people feel that these rapist, treasonous pedophiles who hurt children should face the death penalty, I'm not going to argue with it because the majority rules, right? But again, I'm not a violent person, never will be violent, never will advocate for violence. I think violence is what got us here in the first place, right? That's why people are so mad, is because they're violent towards kids. The most beautiful part about this is actually being able to hear people have a conversation based in truth and reality, because for years and years and years and years, probably decades and generations, it's all just been fake and gay lies about 9/11 and JFK and I don't know, everything else, even the shit that we're seeing like now. They're still trying to lie their asses off. That's why nobody's been arrested. That's why none of these assholes have been arrested. But they'll come for you real quick, right? If you do anything, or your neighbor sees something, you do something that they don't like, right? And the police come up, you're gonna face the full weight of the legal system immediately. But not these pedos. They can do whatever they want. They're untouchable. Why? Because they're running Harvard and Yale and all your other education systems where you want to send your kids. I know I'm abrasive. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. For real. you people who ignored the whistleblowers and everybody who tried to tell you for years, you made the rest of the population fucking retarded. Now, I can't completely blame you because the technology that they've been using on us is pretty advanced. But there's no excuse. And now, you know, look at, you got people, we got Main Street here. Let's just watch everybody's going to work. Hey, let's just go to work. Oh, we're not being run by pedophiles. Hey, look, let's just go to work. Hey, we're all fucking retarded. Still going on. Y'all better fucking snap out of it. Like, snap the fuck out of it. Hey, who's paying taxes to pedophiles in April? Today's what? February 19th? Something like that? Who's paying taxes to pedophiles in a couple months? All of you? Cool. This is going to be fun. Because I'm sure they don't have plans for the immediate future for us. It's been going well so far. I never thought, like, it would be this hard to get people to do the right thing, right? To stand up for basic human rights. I haven't seen my son this year, by the way. It's a problem too. But just to get everyone to stand up for, like, doing the right thing, I didn't think, like, that was that hard. Like, is it really that hard to not fucking hurt people and rape kids and shit and drink adrenochrome and, like, where the fuck am I right now, you know? Looking for you guys. I've been looking for all you guys, you know, because I grew up right. I got to see my parents. I got to see my family, and my family's good people, you know, and I have a sense of values, right? I mean, I'm not perfect, right? I was very promiscuous in my 20s and my 30s, and I slept with everyone. I slept with the whole damn world, you know what I mean? I was a little bit reckless in that regard. Probably did too many drugs. I don't know. I was, no judgment, right? But you live and learn, and things become clearer, I guess. At a certain point, it became more important to me to stand up and do the. I don't know if I've always been this way, you know. Like, maybe about certain things more than others, right? But, like, in 2015, when I found out that my boss, Rob McGuckin, was spying on me, and what he said was maybe an underhanded way, I quit on the spot. That was more important to me than making 150 or 180K a year or whatever, right? I was making decent numbers. Like, I could have earned a really good living for the last 10 years of my life or whatever, making really good money. I probably could have become a VP at Apex Systems or whatever, you know, who knows? But I quit on the spot because of a moral issue. If you can't be transparent about me, with what you're doing, and I work for you, that's a showstopper. Like, we're all done. There's nothing else to talk about. And everyone in government and corporate right now really needs to find their backbone and do the same fucking thing. I mean, you should have done it a long time ago, but now it's clear and transparent to the fact of who you work for and what you're supporting. So, just a little gut check. Just having a little gut check for everyone this morning. Check your guts.